Ready for your pain.
Luka, here it comes.
So my number one is Luka. There's just so many things to say about Luka. Like, I don't even know where to start. Obviously,
Also want to grab some late dinner while he goes on his diatribe.
his averages are insane. He checks every single box you want from a star player. He's going to get you
Evan
buckets.
sound good?
He's going to get you rebounds. He's going to get you assists. He's going to shoot the ball well. He's the third highest player in PER. He's the second highest player in player efficiency effect. I cannot, for the life of me, see how you could not pick this guy. The only reason is you can say, oh, he hasn't won yet. But if you're building a team, right, you're building around this player. Luka doesn't have a Chris Middleton. Luka doesn't have an Anthony Davis or Kyrie Irving. Luka is Luka by himself. If I'm building a team, I'm not planning on only having Luka. I'm planning to build a team around Luka. Luka by himself, with no assistance, is averaging 33.3, 8.8, 8.1, 50, 35, 73 shooting splits, 30.3 PER. I don't know how you cannot see why he's the best player to build around, because not only does he likely give you a championship in the near future as long as you build the rest of the team intelligently, but he gives you longevity, something none of your picks give you. I just...
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Austin, I think I'm thinking Mexican and maybe Casa Fiesta, or we can go to Taco Bell. I heard that they have this new spicy Doritos taco, so
the second time we mentioned
Pineapple sound good too.
Yeah.
That's the second time we mentioned Taco Bell, not a sponsor.
2 questions for Ren. One, who is the leader in that magical stat that you came up with before the pod today?
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh, no, I can give you the answer. And this is why I said it's not a bad pick. So it's Nikola Jokic. The difference is the age.
Who's number 1 in PER?
Oh.
I believe that is also Jokic. I don't have that right in
It
front
is.
of me. Again,
So he's over Luka.
Again, from a pure metric standpoint, absolutely. And I've highlighted that 3 times now.
I wonder who Austin's number 1 is.
You have no idea, and I'm going to get fired.
I have no idea.
I think you're both getting fired. And I'm gonna...
I almost want to ask Austin to go first because I think Austin's is worse than mine.
I think that means
Just
it should go
remember
last.
my metric.
I'm gonna have to get like Cameron and Justin in here or something to be my new co-host.
Justin did offer. He did offer.
He did offer.
You gonna take him up on it? You want me to, hit him up and be like, "Hey, buddy, there's some openings."
I'm gonna see you're gonna find your replacement.
Hey, buddy. Hey, man.
So every facet of the game, including the timeline, Luka fits better than anyone. And I don't think you're wrong by putting Jokic ahead of him. And I don't even necessarily think Giannis is a bad choice ahead of him. And that's why I said initially, I think an argument could be made that Luka's number 2, but I cannot get behind him being outside of the top 2. It makes no sense from any metrics, because even if you're saying, oh, well, Jokic is number 1 in player efficiency or player impact estimate, or Jokic is number 1 in PER. Yeah, you know who number 2 is? Luka Doncic. So it doesn't make sense to me to not have him in the top 2. It's mind-blowing. It is, like, my brain is leaking out of my ears even thinking about the fact that there are people in this podcast right now that do not have Luka Doncic as their number 1 or number 2.
You're going to want to get earplugs because this is going to make all the fluid leave your ears.
I like this. I like where this is going, man.
Okay, so full disclosure, before we move on to... I need to find out if I've got the write-up forms ready to go for you guys. You'll have to sign them and get them back to me by Monday.
You probably going to have to print off some extra copies.
Extra copies?
Extra copies.
We'll give it to you when Luka wins the final.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. You can flip a coin because no matter what, you're both wrong here, and
Uh-huh.
I'm completely comfortable saying that. So you just flip a coin, and who decides that they're getting smacked first?
Austin, I think yours is spicier, so I think I'm going to go with mine first.
Okay.
At least I have a feeling yours is spicier. So the person for me that embodied, versatility, is both good offensively and defensively, and someone I think would be really easy to build around was actually Jason Tatum.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate
That
that.
that
Yeah.
was so. Like I said, I thought the number 2 or the top 2 were set in stone. I thought Tatum and Luka were 1 and 2. I thought that was obvious. It doesn't matter. Like those are your top 2. Y'all threw a spanner in that, so
I'm fired.
that's not yours. Isn't spicy at all. That is a
No.
good pick. That is
Number
your
one,
best pick of the night.
number 1 and 2 weren't really spicy. That's why now you see why I was like, ooh, we're starting at 5. Uh-oh.
I mean, you could have started at 1, I guess, and gone backwards. That would have been confusing, but
Yeah, no, I think it's better that we kept with the flow and the flow of things. But yeah, no, I'd love to build a franchise around Tatum.
no,
It's good.
he's one of the best players to build around because of all
Yeah.
the reasons. Like we've already talked about him twice now, and
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I don't think
divulge.
there's any more to add. Like he's just
Yeah.
an amazing young player. Now, my question is, has Tatum won a ring?
No, but he's been to a finals.
So it's only you have to be to a finals as
I
a
want
young
that
player.
experience. Yes.
You do know, like during the finals, like the hoop does not like move up and down. Like it's not a carnival game. Like it's still basketball, right? Like you do
Yeah.
know that, right?
Mhm.
The ball isn't like extra bouncy.
Yeah.
There's not like confetti cannons on the rim. It is just they're playing
Confetti
basketball. So
cannons on the rim would be nice, and then every time it goes through the cannons. Anyway.
you do know that sounds like the most 2K thing ever. But
Yeah.
you do
Oh.
know that like the game itself does not change. It's just basketball.
No, it's hard to say.
And-
I just want people who have been in those moments and played. That's why I appreciate Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow more than I appreciate Josh Allen. That's fair. I know that's a football analogy with basketball, but that's kind of
those are absolutely names. I know 2 of those.
Yep.
Okay, Austin. See if you've outdone Angelo.
He has.
All right. So just
Yeah.
remember, my
Hold
metrics
on.
didn't take into account what.
He might not have outdone you because you had Luca at 5. This has to be
Overall, no,
more.
I got him. I got him overall.
Yeah. I
I
was
say
gonna say.
number one,
I
he
don't
might have.
know.
And
I
No.
don't
Austin
know.
seems kind of confident that he's gonna cause an aneurysm
Number
tonight.
one.
So let's go.
Number one better be like nuclear. I swear it has
Hold
to
on.
be
I
nuclear to
mean,
top
Hold on.
me
I've
overall.
got to. I'm trying to think about who it could possibly
I
be.
don't know. I've been thinking too. I was like, no, who?
The only because
Don't say it's LeBron.
he's so set that this is going to like shock us.
It's gonna be
That,
someone we're like, oh,
like Isaiah Joe or something.
hmm
Larry Nance Jr.,
no.
Seti Osman. Like that's who he's
No,
gonna
it's an actual player.
uh-huh.
be.
Still an actual player.
The disrespect to Seti Osman.
Wow.
So
Okay.
remember, my metrics, age didn't matter. Stats
Yep.
don't necessarily matter. It's what they bring to the team.
No, that'll get you in jail. Just by the way.
Okay. Uh-huh.
LeBron James.
Oh.
What? I think he's
LeBron
got
James
me.
is my
Red,
number
he's
one.
got me. Red,
That's
he
not.
had the balls to do what I didn't. Red, he had the balls to do that.
You beat Angelo for dumbest decision of the night. Angelo, give me the dunce crown. It goes on Austin tonight.
Man,
Thank you.
I was getting comfy with it.
Austin, put this on.
I mean, he's got the
No,
experience.
no,
He's a
no.
natural leader.
He does. He is the leader.
Go sit in a corner and think about what you've done. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
No, Austin, come on. Let's continue with this. Why is LeBron James the player you would want to build around? Please, I love to hear this.
So, natural leader, like I said, veteran presence. He's
Great.
already proven year after year he's that guy.
Yep. 9
Okay.
finals appearances. Or 10
Exactly.
finals for the 2.
Hold on. I think you need like 20 more year after years there.
He is
Man's
that
played
guy.
in Athens in 2004.
Yeah. I was 14 then.
We're 14.
Think about that. Think about that.
Yeah.
I was 6. Let's go.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about what you're saying.
Love this.
I'm not Leo. I'm okay with people.
This is the ending of the show that May promised, and Austin delivered it.
I got you.
I'm so proud right now. I'm so proud.
From a talent perspective,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But no.
He knows how to win too, baby. Just win, baby.
He knows how to win. If you want to factor age, he has 1 or 2 more years. Probably 3. 3 to 4,
Probably
actually.
has 3 left in him. He's probably got 2 more productive years and then another year of like filler.
Yeah, but still, in that time, I can build through the draft. We're not going to win any games in the beginning, but I'm going to build young guys with LeBron.
But why not just
Can't get much
start with
better
the
than
young
that.
guy? But why not just start with the young guy then?
Because
my
I value
question.
actual experience over acting like you're the guy.
But
I
there's
want the guy.
other options. You could have
Not as
gone
good
with
as
Steph
LeBron.
Curry. You could have
Curry
gone with
didn't
Steph
even
Curry.
make my list.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because there's a
Oh,
reason.
experience. You could go with the guy with the same amount of rings as LeBron, who's younger, and
Who are we talking about?
Stephen Curry.
Oh, who's not? Okay, that's fair.
Curry's not in contention for the greatest of all time.
Wow, he's not wrong. He's not wrong about that. He's not wrong.
Is he? Hold on, because I think that
not wrong. Not wrong.
So, would you let me talk? So, I think when you're. So, what is the common denominator between the greatest of all times? Like when you're looking at them, there's multiple facets. It's not only statistics, which I think Curry's already there. It's impact on the game, right? Like you still can walk down the street, and when someone throws away trash, what do? They yell Kobe.
Yeah.
I would argue that Wardell Stephen Curry has had more of an impact on the game than any player. Like,
You're
yes,
wrong.
the evolution of 3-point scoring was going to come, but the greatest 3-point shooter of all time definitely accelerated that timeline. Is he top 3? No. There's still time left, but no, he's not top 3. But is he in the conversation?
Who is top 3?
Probably
LeBron, the guy, James. The
no.
king. Why
No.
would he not be called the king? Curry is merely a chef compared to the king.
I didn't think about it like that.
There's plenty of time left in Curry's career for him to cement himself. And
Fred trying to salvage this is great.
No, I'm disappointed, honestly. Depressed a little bit.
I'm gonna lose more speaking time next episode for sure.
Yeah, you're going to like 2%. I'm gonna bring Adam back to be my main co-host. He's gonna fill the other 40% that.
You sure?
Good luck with that.
I know I gotta get him back. For the
He would
record,
have said Trey Young.
for anyone here, like, we didn't like cut Adam or anything. He's just apparently going through stuff and isn't really telling us. So he's just not here right now. He might be back. Who knows? But for now, he's not.
I think at the rate it's going, Ren will want him back.
It's going great. This is going great.
Between them
We
two.
were doing.
We need a spin-off
so well.
show now. We need a spin-off show. We need a spin-off show.
What's the spin-off show? What are we going to talk about? What are you going to ruin for me next?
Mm-hmm. What can I ruin for you next? That's the question.
He's always willing and
Right
able.
in childhood, I'll ruin Halo for you.
Oh, hey, Bungie or 343 already did that. You can't.